Something real in a phony world. That is what people are really searching for. Now, maybe they can't say it. And maybe not everybody's searching for that, okay? People are too complicated. You can't just say that everybody's searching for that. But I will say the best prospective buyers in any market, the ones that are most rabid, the ones that spend the most money, the ones that have the most desire for whatever it is that the benefits of the products and services you sell, those people, the most habitual buyers, the ones that you're searching for the most, in a very general way, that's what they are looking for. I mean, now they're looking for somebody that has the goods, that can deliver on their promises and all of that. Nothing can replace that. They're looking for a real expert, so to say, somebody who really can deliver on their promises. But above all of that, above and beyond all of that, they just want somebody real in a phony world. They want somebody that's not going to disappoint them. They want somebody that's going to be honest with them. They want someone that they can trust in a world where you never know who you can trust. And that's the world that we live in. More and more and more. We live in a phony world. A world of homogenization where everybody's trying so hard not to upset anybody. A world where people are just pretending. A phony world. A world of pretenders. That's the world we live in. And so one of the things I teach my clients is, just like I'm striving to do on this video here, is just break beyond all of that. You don't try to be perfect. The more you try to be perfect, the more you're just going to freak people out that are very trusting anyway. I know people right now who they're striving so much to be perfect. Every hair on their head is in place. Their teeth are shining white. They're always dressed in the finest suits and all of that kind of stuff. Man, I don't trust those people at all. By the way, there's a great movie. If you've never seen it, it's an old movie. It was made in the late 1980s. Steve Martin and John Candy. It's called Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. And I have watched that movie probably 100 times. And Steve Martin is one of those perfect people, every hair is perfect. He doesn't even have any body odor. That's how perfect he is. No body odor. And John Candy is the exact opposite. Disheveled. What you see is what you get. Totally flawed, but a very lovable character. Very, very, very lovable. And in fact, one of his quotes on there, he's a salesman, and one of his quotes on there is, my customers love me. My customers love me. Well, I think that you should just strive to be yourself, amplified. Amplified in ways that are most important to the people that you're trying to sell to or do business with. And don't strive not to be phony. Strive to be just what you see is what you get. Try to be that kind of person. And just remember, even though people are never going to be able to tell you this, or most people, it's way beyond their ability to put this into words. But what they're really searching for is somebody real that they can trust. Somebody who will be honest with them. Somebody who, again, really can deliver on the promises and all of that, but somebody who is not perfect. In fact, I think that the more you strive to just be yourself, amplified, sometimes, for some of you, that means amplified by 100 times, but, striving to be yourself, expressing yourself in the fullest way that you know how to, even going over the top, going way over the top for some of you, because we're trying to reach people from an emotional standpoint, but in ways that are important to the people that you sell to. Just knowing how untrusting people are. People are so skeptical, they're jaded, they're beyond cynical. They are just so beyond cynical. And again, they'll try, in the world of great pretenders, they'll try to pretend, they'll never tell you that for the most part. You know, one of my clients a couple years ago, he goes, TJ, you know I only believe 1 out of every 5 words you say. And I thought that was just the funniest damn thing. I said, what did you just say? And I got him to repeat himself, and I wrote it down so I could commit it to memory. And then I thanked him profusely for having the courage, the guts to tell me that. You know, because what he just said, hey, TJ, you know I only believe 1 out of every 5 words you say. You see, that was how a lot of other people think the same thing. They're just unable or mostly unwilling to express it. For some reason, he's just one of those kind of people that he put it out there to me, and I'm extremely grateful for it because I've never heard anybody put it so clearly. Now he's one of my best customers here, so he's a guy that I've done quite a bit of business with. So even though he's only, quote, according to him, he's only believed 1 out of every 5 words that I say, he's still, there's been enough of those words, I guess, that's caused him to do business with me. At the same time, you have to realize that even though people are never going to tell you that, probably, and I've dealt with thousands and thousands and thousands of clients, and he's the only one that ever said it like that. So people are never going to come right out and say it to you like that. That pretty much is how most people think. They are just so damn skeptical. They don't believe a damn thing you say. And if they do, they only believe a small part of what you say. So I hope that you'll then counter that. You know, you take the biggest objections that people have and you work around it. You don't try to hide from it. You don't make the mistake that so many entrepreneurs make, just naturally assuming that people are going to believe them or whatever. Anyway, hope something I've said here has made a difference. We try to teach our clients how to overcome all of this, how an expanded version of what I've tried to do in the last 7 minutes here. And if you're one of my clients, you know that, and I'm very grateful for the fact that you are working with me and letting me work with you. If you're not one of my clients and you want to know more about what we're doing, click on the link below. Thank you, and bye for now.